Alright, so we are learning a whole new key and we know none of these chords. Now, for our new people, or if you missed last week, the good news is we're not building on previous knowledge with our chords. These are all new chord shapes for all of us. Now, these, what I like about these chords is these are in the key of E. Now, these are not the true, accurate, if you took a regular guitar class, they would not teach you these chords, okay? And regular guitar, this is an E, this is a B, which is really tough. This is a C sharp minor, and this is an A. We're not going to be learning those chords yet. They're pretty difficult to play. These ones are much easier to play, and I think actually for the most part sound better. So they're called open chords. And what that means is with all of these chords, you're going to be letting this top E string ring out. And that's going to make it sound more like it's in the key of E. So all these chords are in the key of E. And this is also where your notes on the A string come in handy if you did learn those. So first we're going to count the notes on the A string. And that's going to help us make more sense of these chords. Okay, so start with 0 fret on the A string. So everyone, don't do anything but follow along with me. We're going to count it, and then I'm going to quiz you, okay? Remember, there's no extra note between a B and a C and an E and an F. Okay? So all we're going to do is we're going to count up the musical alphabet. Remember, the musical alphabet repeats after G. So it goes A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, back to A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, so on and so forth. So we're starting on the A string. Are you ready? So now put your finger on the first fret, A sharp, second fret, B, third fret, C. Just go straight from B to C. There's no extra note between B and C. Fourth fret is a C sharp. Fifth fret is a D. Remember, the fifth fret, except for the B string, is the name of the string below it, right? Below the A string, you have the D string. So you know the fifth fret on the A string is a D. All right, sixth fret, D sharp. Seventh fret, E. And that's all we're doing. There we go. Okay, so before we keep counting, everyone's going to get to do it, but I want you to start internalizing where is the B, C sharp, and E, okay? I want you to start keeping in mind where those are. It's 2, 4, and 7, but as each person does it, I want you to kind of think about where that is, because that's going to help you when we get to the full chords. All right, you ready, Rachel? All right. Good. All right, awesome. Now, the way these chords work, we're learning today, and the reason we're working on our notes is because it is one chord shape. It is 1, 3, 3. That'll make more sense in a minute. It is one chord shape that you always play on the A string, and you're going to move it around the A string. But it gets its name from which fret you're playing on. So this is an E. This is a C sharp minor, because my first finger is on the C sharp chord. This is a B. This is an A, because my first finger is on the open A. So, it's one shape. For all 4 chords. But you have to move that shape around, okay? So that's what we're going to work on. So we're going to start with the E, and we're going to work our way up the neck of the guitar. So you're going to take your first finger, put it on the 7th fret of the A string, because the 7th fret, as we just learned 7 times in a row, is an E. So that's why this is called an E chord, because the top note we're striking is an E, okay? So first finger on the 7th fret of the A string, then you're gonna skip a finger. Your second finger does not do anything with these chord shapes, okay? Your third finger, your ring finger is gonna go on the 9th fret of the, the 9th fret of the D string. 9th fret of the D string, one string down, okay? And then your fourth finger, your pinky finger, is gonna go right below it on the 9th fret of the G string. That is the shape. If you get that shape, that is the shape we're gonna keep all along, okay?
Do they have like a finger mold where you can like just put your fingers in it to stretch it to there?
This is guitar. So play that and see what that sounds. Yeah, that's our E, okay? Now, we're gonna slide this shape. We're not gonna move fingers, we're not gonna switch fingers, we're just gonna slide this shape down 3 frets till our first finger is on the 4th fret of the A string.
Slide up, right?
Up, yeah. it's always confusing because sometimes I think of it as down in
Chords.
notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lower note, but it's higher on the neck. So first finger on the 4th fret of the A string.
Ooh, I like that.
Your 3rd and 4th fingers on the 6th fret of the D and G strings, okay? Alright, now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna slide 2 frets up the neck until our first finger is on the 2nd fret. Okay? That's our B.
2nd fret.
Yep. First finger on the 2nd fret. Then you skip a fret and your 3rd and 4th fingers are on the 4th fret.
So like this.
Why is it B? Because you're on the B.
Yep. Yep. Because your first finger is on the B. Alright, and last chord, the easiest one of all. You are going to put your first finger on the 0 fret,
Which is the first one?
which is none.
Nothing.
Yeah. So
Just
you're
keep going.
basically going to slide these until both your 3rd and 4th fingers are on the 2nd fret, and your first finger doesn't actually do anything. But it's a good way to think about it so you keep the same position with your fingers. You just learned the cheater chord and the QB. That's it. And one shape gives you all 4 chords. And again, I mean, like you guys know, you see me play, I use these all the time. I hardly ever use the regular real chords. These ones sound fine. They work with playing with other band instruments. In fact, let me give you just a little bit of guitar theory, okay? A little bit of guitar theory. We've talked before about major versus minor chords, right? How major chords sound happy. Minor chords sound sad, right? Now, if you think about, let's see, which chords have we done this with? You guys don't know this, but all right, we've learned an A minor, okay? Sad sounding chord is a minor chord. An A major is like this. Now, in any chord shape, you only are playing 3 notes, okay? You're only playing 3 notes, that's all you're playing. Alright, that's like an A. Those are the 3 notes. If you look at all the other strings, they're actually sounding one of those 3 notes. So this is a major chord because it sounds happy. This is the minor version. Okay? Now, what I just taught you is a chord shape that uses what is called, it's like the 5th shape. What I mean by that is you're only playing the 1 and the 5. In other words, you're not playing anything that would make the chord either sound major or sound minor. You're actually just skipping that note, which is why we can keep this shape. That sounds major. And I told you this is a C sharp minor, but where's the sad note? There is no sad note there.
Sharp.
There's no sad note though there because it's we're actually just skipping the note in the chord that tells you whether it's sad or happy.
So you're playing 2 notes instead of 3?
I'm playing 2 main notes instead of 3 main notes. Yep, for all these shapes. Now, what's cool about this is I just taught you these for the key of E. In electric guitar, these are actually the exact same shapes you use for what are called power chords. And so if you're playing rhythm electric guitar, you can move this shape literally anywhere on the neck and play any chord with it. For example, if I was playing rhythm electric guitar and we were playing a song in the key of G, instead of doing this, I might go first finger on the 3rd fret of the E string because that's a G, and just hit those top 3 strings, and then slide up to 10. What?
Beach Boys made millions doing that?
Yeah, that's right. That's what most bands
Right,
do with
but
their
the
electric
melodies.
guitar. So I just played G, D, E minor, C, but I played it G, D, E minor, C. So if you're ever playing electric guitar, that's a cheater version. If you don't know a chord, you could just play those top 3 notes and play a power chord version. That's extra credit bonus material. Okay. Now let's work on our strumming pattern and then we'll put it all together, okay? You ready? Now, this strumming pattern, I have to forewarn you, it's my favorite strumming pattern. I use it almost all the time. In fact, sometimes I get messed up if I try and teach a different strumming pattern because I almost automatically go back to it. But it is one that if you're not careful, you will do it wrong and you will set yourself up for wrong timing, which is why I waited till week 4 to teach it to you, okay? So the strumming pattern is this. Let me show it to you and demonstrate it, and then we'll all say it together. Here's the thing. It goes like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, if you watch my hand didn't stop moving. But I said down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now here's the lesson. I do not want you to do what I just did on purpose. I don't want you to go down, up, down. I want you to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay?
Okay, so you kind of skip.
You're skipping, yep. Because it's an 8-count strumming pattern, so you want to move your hand up and down 8 times to have your timing right. Otherwise, you're going to set yourself up for bad timing, okay? So it's actually, if you look at the strumming pattern, it's exactly the same as last week. We just took out the second down. Instead of down, down, up, we went down, up. Okay? Instead of going down, down, up, we're just going down, up. Okay? Everything else is identical. So it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So first, let's only say it. Then we'll try and only strum it, and then we'll put it together. All right? So it goes down, up, 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 down. Say it loud. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Good. You ready to try it? Now let's mute our guitar strings and try it. All right? Here we go. 3, 4. Down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Good. Some of you guys are getting it already, which is great. Some of you are having trouble. So let's break it up into little pieces, all right? We're just gonna go down, up. And I want you to concentrate really hard on your arm movements. Never stop, right? Think of a clock, all right? Down, up. All right, so do that with me. We're just gonna go down, up. Again, down, up. And down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Down, up. Okay, now we're just gonna do that twice in a row. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Alright, and now we're just gonna do that with a down, up at the end.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. Alright? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Alright, so the song I'm going to give you this week is Stirring Me. It's one of the early songs I learned on guitar that I liked. And it uses these chords and this strumming pattern. It also incorporates, if you're getting bored with the stuff we're learning, you can incorporate something we worked on last week. That's palm muting. That's laying your wrist lightly down right near the bridge of the guitar and strumming more with your wrist, okay? So, if like when I play a song in worship, this is basically how I play it, all right? Stirring me a fire that the world cannot explain. Down, up, down. I'm just palm muting the strumming pattern. And then when I get to the chorus, I open up and go regular. Alright, that's the whole song. Whole song uses the exact same chords in the exact same order. Whole song is E, B, C sharp minor, A. over and over again, verse and chorus, right? And the whole song is that strumming pattern you just learned. So let's walk through it and see how we do, all right? So one strumming pattern for each chord. Are you ready? All right. So start with the E. All right. You guys ready? Here we go. So we're gonna do 7th fret, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 0 fret. Okay. Here we go. 3, 4. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 2nd fret. Slide that shape. You got it now. Here we go. 3, 4. Up, down, up. Now same shape, just slide it to the 4th fret. First finger on the 4th fret. 3, 4. And then 0. 3, 4. First finger back on the 7th, and we start over. So that's the song. That's the verse, that's the chorus. Those chords in that order with that strumming pattern. That's the whole song. So here's what's gonna happen. This is gonna be incredibly difficult for the first day or two you practice this, okay? And the problem will be you will not be able to convince your fingers to keep this shape while you slide it around.
Oh yeah.
But very, very quickly, after 1 or 2 days of practicing, your fingers will hold this shape. And you should, if you practice every day, by next week, you should be able to do this song without any pauses, okay? If you practice every day and practice sliding this shape around, what's great is it's just this one shape, and you're just sliding it around. And so once your fingers memorize this shape, and they can lock that into place, by next Sunday, I think you should be able to play this song with no pauses. You can do it. If you practice every day. So practice every day.